Yo, yo, yo! What's good, chat? What's good? What's good? Narinig niyo ba ako? Hope you guys can hear me. How are you guys doing? If you are here in the chat, let me know. Let me know if you are here, chat. Kung nandito man kayo, let me know. Happy Monday, guys. Happy Monday. Oh, wait. What the hell? What the hell was that? What the hell was that? Ninjasaurus. Alright, chat. What's up? Good evening, guys. Good evening. Hope you guys are doing well. So, just give me a moment. Lagyan ko lang ng ano to. Lagay lang natin yung trading view so we can all see what's the market, what's up with the market today. How are you guys feeling about the market today? We have a nice gap kaninang market open. Things are getting hot right now. Oil, dollars moving. Wait lang. Give me 1 second. All right. Hi guys. What do we have? This is the Nasdaq right now. We can see in the market open, we got down kanina and there's like a 2% drop earlier and now we're trading back into this gap. Potentially ma-fill natin yung half of this gap. This is what I'm looking for. Half of the gap. This is what I'm looking for at the moment. Itong gap na to, which is the NWOG of this market right now. And also, bumalik na tayo sa Eastern time, which is good news kasi maaga na tayo makakatulog and maaga na yung market open. So my bias going into today is just simply a trade into this 50%. Then we'll see if my willingness in market to trade all the way up dito sa highest point, which is up here. So ito yung pinaka low hanging fruit objective ko today, yung 50% ng NQ. So far, we got a nice rebound during the London session. Nag-push tayo higher. And yeah, we're still pushing actually. Parang mali yung kill zone time ko right now. I feel like it's strong. Yeah, sabi ko na eh. 9:30, 12 to 13. 13, 17, 20, 0. Tapos ito 0. Kailangan ayusin niyo yung mga indicator niyo guys because baka mali pa yung mga time niyo. Save natin to, save as default. All right. What the fuck just happened? 2 to 5. Save as default. All right. So ito yung tinitingnan ko, market open. Let's see if we're gonna trade above this. Ito yung gusto ko makita. Itong 50%. As far as if we are going to go lower, I need to see more price action that would indicate in terms of structure and SMT. So far, we did not have any SMT, which is dito kay ES. If we look at ES, guys, ES, it has a nice double bottom. We push up to the upside for now. Nagkaroon tayo ng retracement, but I do believe that we're going to trade back into this level. For our closure is going to be important as well kasi pwede tayo mag-create ng 4-hour BPR up here and we might trade there later on at 10 o'clock. So, yun yung mga tinitingnan ko at the moment. Half of this gap is going to be here. Yan, itong gap na to, 50%. So, those are the levels I'm watching, both ES and NQ. Tapos, ilipat din natin itong kill zone. Save natin to. Tapos, guys, yung dollar right now, it's been ripping higher. And yung dollar to peso is continuously like going down. I think we're about to hit the 60 on the dollar. Meron tayong nice buy-side liquidity on the dollar to the upside. In here, which is pretty solid. I think we're gonna trade all the way up here on the dollar in terms of the In terms of the higher time frame draw, I think sa dollar abot tayo up to this level and also up to this level. So by the time siguro na umangat si dollar dito, baka 60 na yung peso per dollar. Then we got a 4-hour for value gap at the moment, which is in here. As long as we're trading here, possibly we're still going to trade upside. Honestly, as long as we're above in here, if mag-retracement tayo kay dollar, ang pinaka gusto kong retracement is up to this level. If nag-trade lower ang dollar from this level, I think we're gonna trade lower. But ito yung final defense ko for the dollar to go upside. But yeah, so far, yeah, price action is looking good. Maganda yung naging PA natin at the market open. Hopefully, you know, we can get this kind of move because I really want to get out of this daily consolidation. Unfortunately, nag-deliver tayo on this sell side during the market open dahil na rin sa WAR na nangyayari. Same pa rin po ba bias as London? Hindi ako makapag-trade. Ngayon, na-hit daily loss ko ngayon, tas wala pa pambili ng account. Well, that's unfortunate. That's unfortunate to start the week. Honestly, like, ako, Monday, as much as possible, I try to preserve the capital. Or, yeah, I try not to trade the pre-market because usually ang pinakamagandang move para talaga sa akin is going to be the New York session. But yeah, I try to be patient as much as possible and wait for New York to open. But yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, just try and your best tomorrow and see if you can make a comeback. Same pa din po ba as London? Na-hit, di pa sila daylight. Di pa daylight ang London, ang alam ko. 4 AM Eastern Time pa rin ang opening ng London session. But nonetheless, I've already switched my indicators, timing indicators. 9:30 AM is yung tawag dito, yung New York Open. Look at the oil, chat. Oil has been doing amazing. Kanina up tayo ng 27% when the market opened. From here, umabot tayo ng 30% at peak. I think, honestly, itong oil, I still think na magre-rip to higher. I actually wanted to trade oil. I think aabot to ulit at the all-time high. I don't think the move is finished on the oil. And yeah, sa tingin ko, abot to until this high. Yan, feeling ko abot tong oil hanggang dito. Oil has been moving nice. Dahil na rin sa nangyayari sa Middle East. Kayo, chat, nagtatrade ba kayo ng oil? Who's trading oil in here? Yung gas sa Pilipinas, I think it's about to hit 80-90 per liter ata. If I'm not mistaken. Does anyone know magkano ang presyo ng gas sa inyo ngayon, chat? I'm curious. What's the price of gas in your places? What a good time to have an EV. What a good time to have an EV, chat. Hit the thumbs up, chat. That would mean a lot if you like the stream. Today is going to be the last day of Apex sale, I believe. So if you want to grab some account, use my code down below in the description, chat. That means the world to me. It helps my channel. May CPI tayo on Wednesday. Unfortunately, I won't be trading here on YouTube. Magte-trade ako on my private community on Wednesday, trading the CPI action. Right now, just a consolidation price action. I'm gonna wait ng market open para makapag-establish ako ng bias, waiting for the opening range move, see how the 930 for value gap form, see where we displace, where we trade to. Wala tayong news today. The news is going to be... Oh, mag-speak si Trump mamayang 4:59 or 4:35, which is... Yeah, mamaya pa. Market close. Doon pa lang siya mag-speak. So, that's not a big deal. 1 hour, 4 hour. Kikreate tayo potentially ng BPR. And the YM as well. Wait, open tayo na another tab para meron ako for the YM at saka dollar. Oh, YM and the dollar. YM, this is the YM, this is the dollar. No drawings. So YM chat, ito yung YM, ito yung dollar. Pretty much, parang malapit nating ma-fill itong buong gap na to on the dollar. Open tayo here, close tayo in here. Tapos, dito naman kay YM, we got this opening or closure dito. Yep, closure. Yan, ito yung gap ng YM. So, pretty much upside yung bias at the moment, which is yung gap fill on YM and ES and NQ. Same bias across the board. Just wanted to see ano mangyayari on the dollar once we open in the market. Ayo chat, what's your bias? 149 per liter. That's insane, bro. Really? 149.1 per liter? 118 per liter? That's crazy. I remember in pandemic, I think 30 pesos per liter. That's freaking insane. 149.1 per liter. Damn. Let's go, Ice Too Big. What's good? 3 more minutes, guys. 3 more minutes. I'm feeling good about this week. Hopefully, you know, things will be better in terms of my accounts, and hopefully I'll kill it the market this week. Back to trading 20 accounts na ako. I just got all of my payout approved last week. So, back to trading 20 accounts na ako at the moment. Tanggalin natin tong daily profit trigger. I don't want any daily profit. Okay. I don't want daily profit. To 115. To goal ko right now is to get max payout across 20 accounts. Hopefully, you know, maabot ako sa ganong level. 20 max payout, that would be crazy. Pabili ng Tesla. Max payout across the board. Tagalin natin tong mga trigger na to. Don't want any... Right, mukhang okay naman na. Yep. All right. Let's go. I just need 2K per account. 2K per account, I'll be able to get a payout. Max payout, baby. That's what I'm aiming for. Pag bumili nga ng Tesla, pa-picture yung charger sa akin. Yeah, I'm just kidding. I won't buy Tesla, chat. Wala pa akong bahay. I don't have any charger to use. So, chat, we got We got 27 seconds right now. This market is looking like it's going to pump at market open. We're currently trading into a 5-minute gaps that are being respected in this market right now. Though wala tayong SMT, but I feel like this could easily trade higher. Although nasa ano pala ako, nasa YM. Let's look at the Nasdaq. So yeah, Nasdaq is looking like it wants to push. We got 1 second. Market is open. Good luck to everyone. The market is sweeping to the upside. Freaking crazy right now. Crazy, crazy, crazy. Good luck, chat. I wish you all the best, and hopefully you guys will all make some money this week. Not financial advice. Long average days nagte-trade before ka maka-payout. Do you have days have like set to plan? Actually, I just trade them normally. I don't try to think about too much of how many days. Yung recent payout ko, umabot ako ng 40 days sa 150k accounts. Tapos sa mga 50k accounts, umabot ng 13 days. Pero yung mga 150k ko, it's like 41 days bago ako sila na-reach a payout. But the thing is, umabot yung balance sila ng tag 11k. So that was nice. We're reaping to the upside. As I was saying, it looks like we're about to pump, which is nice. Currently, Nasdaq is up 91 points, which is amazing. Up ng 91 points si NQ. 100 points at the moment. We haven't touched yung midpoint ng gap. Itong si YM, let's look at the YM in the dollar. YM is just stalling at the moment. Dollar is still pushing to the downside. From what it looks like, YM is about to trade into this 15-minute gap. Di nyo pala nakikita, unfortunately. My bad, my bad. Yeah, just waiting. No need to rush. I want to measure this gap first. Ito yung gusto ko na draw on liquidity. We got bearish SMT at the moment. If we're gonna go down, it needs to be confirmed by a bearish structure of 5 at least. So far, we're still bullish on this. YM is a bit consolidating in my opinion. Consolidate lang YM at the moment. Yeah, but it looks like it's gonna rip sa totoo lang. Feeling ko magre-rip to higher itong YM. Oh, all right. What do we have? We're pushing to the downside at the moment dito kay Nasdaq. Just waiting right now. ES much more weaker, I would say, than NQ. It's much weaker. Okay, we're pushing back. 90% pa rin Apex. I think it's 85, not 90%. Receive ko na payout ko, Lods. Let's go, Rain. Congrats. First payout? Is that your first payout? Or no? Is that your first payout, Rain? Alright, YM is starting to push higher from this 15-minute gap. Feeling ko, magpupush to eh. May maganda siyang 1-hour swing point. I think YM is good for longs up here. No, but we'll see. Ilang risk per trade ka? 200 usually. 200 to 300 ang risk ko per trade sa 50k account. Sa 150k usually 600. Then when I build my buffer, I would go as far as 1,000 per trade. Pag may buffer na ako. But yeah, usually just 600. All right, we push down. This level is pretty interesting to me kasi it's the low of the NWAG. I'll be open to the idea of looking for longs in here if we do get a, I don't know, maybe a 15-minute bullish gap. 15 seconds bullish gap. Open ako on the idea na mag-longs in here. We took a 1-minute low while also trading into a low end of this NWAG. Permissible sa akin na umabot siya hanggang dito just to take out this low. In fact, I think I might take a base hit in here. Yeah, I'm going to take a base hit in here. My stop is going to be a 15-point stop. Oh, sayang, hindi umabot. But that would be a good level to longs in my opinion. But yeah, I'm gonna give it one more shot. Going to take a 10 points trade in here potentially if we do trade into this level. Let's see, it's going down right now. Hopefully we get tag in here and then give me that. Oopsie, oopsie, oopsie. Is it an instant L? Let's see. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Hopefully we get this push. Nice push. 10 points or above 30, I'll start to put myself to break even. Hopefully we do get it. Nope. Okay. I'm gonna get stopped. Nope, nope, nope. Still good. Still good. Still good. No, no, I'm gonna get stopped, unfortunately. Damn. That was rough, bro. That was rough. I think umabot na siya ng 10 points. I got greedy on that one. If you look at the 1 second, I got filled at 18. Umabot siya ng 29. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I got greedy. I got greedy there. Like 18 umabot siya ng 30 actually. Did not take my 10 points, so I paid the price. Paid the price on that one, unfortunately, but it's all good. Not the end of the day. I was looking for more, honestly. I think aabot siya up to this high ulit. But it's all good. We wait for another setup. I think that's a good setup. Ang mali ko doon was not breaking even early. Yeah, down now right now. 16 points, I think. Yeah, 16 points. Naslip ako ng 2 points, if I'm not mistaken. Naslip ako ng 2 points right there. Currently down. Almost 300 bucks on that. Third payout. Nice, Rain. Nice, nice, nice. Could have taken my 10 points right there. It was my bad. Got greedy. Looking for more. Got greedy, chat. I got greedy. Got the first 930 for value gap. Which is... mas pipiliin ko to, I would say, rather than this one. Kasi nag-trade tayo below, trade higher, and then trade lower. Ito talaga yung real gap, according to ICT. Pero yeah, this one is valid. 930 bearish for value gap, rather than this one. Kasi nag-trade tayo in here eh. Nag-wick tayo in it. It was offered buy side and then nag-sell side delivery. Nice IOF ED. Super strong push to the downside at the moment after we took out a high. Isa na lang balakot for today. I'm down already by 14 points, so need to be careful. Already down by 14 points. Saan nagte-trade itong ES? Okay, we got a bullish SMT again on ES. Bullish SMT again on ES. We got bearish and a bullish SMT at the moment. YM, it's puking down lower. YM is puking down lower. I do not regret at all yung tinake on trade dito. It was the 930 low. And it was a for value gap. Would take that over and over again. Maybe siguro one thing I could have done is take my 10 points right there. Pero I thought, you know, it's going to pump. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Naantok pa din ako kahit na maaga na tayo ngayon. Nag-SMT tayo dito and then we did displays on the ES 930 FVG in ES. It was a good 930 for value gap. I guess in hindsight, magandang i-short tong ES after that SMT. Nagkaroon tayo ng CISD, trade into it, then drop down. Actually, kahit dito lang eh. In hindsight, this would have been the perfect setup for ES. Dito, itong OB na to. Trade into this, then drop down. Target to. But yeah, bullish ako kasi bullish yung bias ko going into open. Even now, I still want to see this 50% bare minimum. Even though nag-put out tayo ng SMT on the highs. Tips to pass 150k account? It's kind of hard to pass 150k. Honestly, kailangan mo ng huge volatility, tas just max contract if you want to pass quickly. But yeah, one thing is news. One thing to pass them is news, pero bawal na yung buy stop, sell stop with Apex, so you need to pick one direction. So it's a 50-50 gamble. If you don't want to take too much of your time, yeah, that's I would suggest doing. Wow, what a nice push was that. What was that? 947 push? Very quick. Very quick push. What's gonna happen today? Feeling ko mag-OTE to. OTE possible. OTE setup. Kaso wala kasing ano eh. Ang issue dito, walang PD array on this side. Right? I guess 4 hour, pwede siya mag-trade into an OTE. Hintay tayo ng 4 hour closure, tapos pwede siya mag-OTE, trade into this level. No, we'll see about that. Itong NQ ba, possible kaya mag-OTE ito? For hour. Yeah, possible din naman. Kung 4 hour magkikreate siya ng FVG. Trade siya dito sa FVG na 4 hour. Then trade higher. Meron tayong 5-minute bearish breaker at the moment. Maybe I'm wrong about the bias today. Maybe I should start like trading it lower. Kung bearish ka right now, this is what you want to see, itong bearish breaker to hold. Bearish. Breaker. Yeah, you want to see this hold kung bearish ka. That's bullish argument is going to be this one, tong OTE. I mas prefer ko yung bullish side. I feel like it could easily trade dito sa 50% ng NWOG, 50% ng gap. Okay, just waiting. Oh man. That was rough. First trade, loss agad. That was rough, bro. Especially after being up 10 points. Got greedy. Walang follow-up. We're pushing again to the downside. Consolidation pa tayo sa 1 hour. Yeah, mas prefer ko pa rin yung upside, guys. Nothing has changed in terms of my bias today. Ho 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 ho. Ho 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 ho. Mukhang weak tong YM ah. Ayaw din mag-push na tong YM. Never tayo nag-trade dito sa high ng YM. Dollar right now, it's still we're seeing a rebound in the dollar. Kaya siguro nag-aano tong indices. We're dropping down on the indices. Maybe it's because of the dollar like pushing higher. Nice 5-minute bearish gap into 5-minute breaker. Kung bearish ka, this was the setup today. Buy side is taken, sell side is the target. Oh. Oh wow, big push up. Oh. Consolidation push up. Lamig. We got like 5 more minutes. Oh, 7 minutes before 10 o'clock. Gusto ko makakita ng market maker buy model in here. Gusto ko makakita ng buy side ng curve. Mag-start siya mag-trade higher. Especially nag-trade tayo into this OTE level. But who knows, maybe magkakaroon tayo ng, I don't know, maybe SMT between London lows. Ako preferably, ayoko nang makitang batag yung London low ng NQ. That's what I wanted to see. I don't want to see it go below that. Don't want to see NQ trade sa London low. What about itong YM? YM is trading as well. Looks like it dito sa London low niya. But yeah, ideally ayoko makita yung London low na matag. Okay lang yung ES siguro. But not the NQ. Sobrang heavy pa din, grabe. 5 minutes breaker is printing. Buy side is swept, displacement, 5 minutes gap, drop lower. Yeah, 5 minutes is printing, not gonna lie. Pero meron tayong 4 hour na pwedeng mag-save dito sa NQ. Pwedeng mag-trade yung 4 hour na to into 0.75 and then we might push to the upside. Or we may as well push now. Pero kasi yung mga up-close candle sa taas, they're not being respected. Or sa bearish side, nare-respect sila. We get a push up, tas followed by wick. Karon tayo ng mga pump, pero may mga wicks. Big push, big push. Ayan na, di ba? Meron na namang big wick into a bearish fair value gap. Bearish 1 minute gap is being respected. Yung mga PD array on the bearish side are being respected. Wala pa akong nakitang bullish push na nag-work. Gusto ko daw dito is nag-sweep siya ng liquidity here. It swept a liquidity here sa 9.55. Nag-push yung 5 minute candle. Hindi ko lang alam kung masusustain to kasi we never had a up-close candle sa 5 minute. So this might as well just be a fake out sa 5. Ito yung first up-close sa 5 minutes. Dito sa run lower na to, tas mag-straight pa rin siya lower if maging ma-maintain yung heaviness niya. Gusto ko makita itong mag-close itong 5 minute above this level. I want to see it close above here. Sir Ron, 10:33 pa rin ba ang market open? No, it is now 9:30 p.m. 9:30 p.m. na ang opening. So you see, it's not being respected, yung bullish idea. Everything is going to the downside at the moment. I need to be more patient, see what's gonna happen, but as far as for me personally, ito pa rin yung gusto ko na target, which is itong 24548. It's just a matter of execution. How am I going to execute my idea and where would I put my invalidation? Ito pa rin yung gusto ko, 24550. We took out the buy side, we took out the sell side. Maybe the real move will happen now dito. We might chop a lot, then trade higher. I don't know. But we'll see. Tingnan nyo yung 1 minute, right? We're not closing above this 1 minute for value gap, which is odd. Bakit po nagbago na ang ikot ng mundo? Nag-iba na ang oras sa ibang bansa. Nag-iba na ng gabi, na late na yata yung gabi. As far as I know, that's the explanation. Mas matagal nang maggabi sa kanila, so kailangan nilang mag-adjust. Or mas madali nang maggabi, so kailangan nilang agahan sa pagtatrabaho, sa pag-open. As far as I understand, that's how it works. Could be wrong. but it is what it is. All right. New 10 o'clock candle is open. Let's see what's gonna happen. Ito yung first 5-minute natin. We never close above this previous candle high. So that was unfortunate. Right now, we're trading into this bearish FVG sa 1 minute. Even though yung mga candles, it may seem like we're going to trade higher. We never did. Form tayo ng swing high, trading back into a 5-minute FVG. So still sitting on the sideline. 50-50 at the moment. As much as I'd love to take a long, there's no confirmation yet. Kung CISD trader ka, I would say this was a good long opportunity on this OB. Right? Kaso wala siyang follow through. Pero hindi ako CISD talaga masyado. I don't usually take that CISD. This was 60 points already, so that was nice. Pero hindi pa rin hindi pa rin siya nasusustain Dollar is pushing to the upside right now. Pag nagpo-push ng upside si dollar, that would indicate weakness sa indices. Medyo choppy yung market open. Just chop. Chop, chop, chop city. Oh, wow. What a nice push. That was a good push, chat. That was a good push. I think we're gonna trade up here. Ito yung OB kanina. Ayos din tong CIS din na nangyari dito. That was a good wick. Good bullish momentum. Pangit lang yung closure sa 5. Excuse. Kapag ito hindi pa rin na-sustain, I think we're gonna drop sa new low of day. Pag na-invert na naman natin to sa downside, I think we're gonna push sa downside. Damn, that was a nice push. Within 3 minutes, we were up 70 points. This is why I don't like to short. Kasi sa 1 hour, meron tayong bullish gap sa 1 hour eh. And this structure based on the intraday is pushing to the upside after ng reversal sa... Yeah, look at this, right? Nag-sweep tayo ng 15 and now we're pushing back higher. So I'm really leaning towards up here, even the full gap fill. At any point in time, hindi ako naging interested sa short side. Oh, wow. Another big push down. What is going on? What's going on in here? Why are we trading like this? This is brutal. Brutal of the brutal. Brutality, chat. This is brutality. This is brutality at its peak. That was a brutal dump. What was that? Oh my god, bro. Grabe. It went all the way up just to go down, huh? 100 points in one candle. 99.50 points, chat. 100 points in one candle. If nag-short ka at that level, you would have gained $2,000 with one mini. That is freaking insane. Not gonna lie. It's freaking insane, bro. Good IFVG here. Pucha na yun. What the fuck was that? Grabe, no? Boom! Boom, baby. We dropped down. You're gonna get wrecked. Get wrecked. What an opening. At this point, siguro gusto ko na makita an SMT if this is still going to go bullish. So ko na makakita ng London low to be taken out and an SMT between ES and NQ or even YM. YM is already trading below the 4-hour gap at the moment. Dollar, we got a good push upside. I want to check kung merong bang news na lumabas sa financial juice because of that. Was there a news? Meron tayo kanina. NATO have again intercepted a missile heading to Turkey. Okay. But nothing at 10:05. Yeah, NATO daw. May missile daw na intercept. You can see the dollar just went down, went up on that push. Makita nyo to? Itong push ni dollar. Nag-push the dollar higher. This put the ES and YM or indices lower. This is why I like having the dollar. It's a good indicator. Kaya gustong-gusto ko may dollar sa chart. It's freaking crazy. Interested pa rin ako sa long. I'm not interested in short yet. New sub, boss. What coin yan? Nasdaq coin. It's called Nasdaq coin. NQH coin. Ang ano niya, blue, ano kasi yun? Paper. Ang white paper niya is top 100 USD company. Kapag nagpe-perform ng maganda ang top 100 company sa US, yung white paper niya, tataas yung price niya. Pag nagpe-perform ng pangit, babagsak. White paper. Joke lang. Hindi ako nagtitrade ng crypto, guys. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. It's Nasdaq. It's the top 100 company in the US. Day trading it. I'm currently down. I think down ako ng... How much am I down today, chat? I think down ako ng $5,000 across 20 accounts with one trade. Still going to the downside. Still going to the downside. Crazy. Super heavy right now. Super heavy. Yep, you're welcome. Chat, nag-short ba kayo? How are you feeling about this price action right now? Did you guys short? Sinort nyo ba tong market na to, chat? I'm curious kung anong ginawa nyo dito today. Did you guys short? Did you guys take a trade? How did you guys feel about this PA? Are you green? Are you red? Okay. Green and red across different accounts. Scary as PA. Short ako, ha. Alright. Good luck, guys. Ako hindi ako interested sa short. Hindi ako naghahanap ng short setup. I'm only looking for longs. Just because yung bias ko is like upside target, 0.5 ng gap. Yung gusto kong targetin. Yun yung gusto kong makita. But yeah, so far, structure-wise, hindi ganun kaganda. We were having a good push up here, pero one candle na invalidate yung idea. So that was kind of sketchy, for sure. Now we form another bullish SMT. Pero at this point, you know, given the time, I think we could just trade all the way down dito sa 1 hour gap and form an SMT. Or maybe we form an SMT here. Just need to have a better lower time frame in my opinion. Problem is when we are having displacement, hindi ganun kaganda yung mga risk to reward. So we got another SMT in here. Currently down ako ng 5k. Down ako ng 14 points. So went long at 10-2 candle. Okay, where did you exit? Self-climbing. Nag-exit ka, I would guess 10:05, no? I would guess you exited here. Sakto yung exit mo here. Tell me. I would guess dito ka nag-long. Dito ka nag-exit. Because this was the peak. Wala, feeling ko itong YM aabot na to hanggang London low niya. Let's put out the YM in here. Five-minute structure ni YM maganda sa downside in the meantime. With an S, PA, with an S. Got it. Saan ka nag-exit? Self-climbing. Where did you exit? You long at 10:02. Where did you exit? Lamig pucha. Freaking crazy, bro. Freaking crazy. Masyadong ass yung PA sa 1 minute. It's kinda ass. Kinda ass. $450. Oh, $450. Not bad. That's like 40 points, 50 points move from 10:02. GG, bro. Kinda ass PA right now. Kinda ass. Not the best. Pag ganito yung i-force, I wanna be on the right side. 27 times 3. 51, 27. What if mag-visit ako dito? Laki pa din kasi. So mag-long ulit dito for a 10 point potentially. Kasi 1 hour FVG ulit to eh. Kung magte-trade tayo here, we're gonna sweep this load, trading into a 1 hour FVG. Crude oil. Crude oil. Man. Allowed po ba ang 10 contracts sa eval? No, it's not. 6 contracts na lang sa 50k. As far as the 50k is concerned, 10 ano na lang. 10 cons. Unfortunately, 10 cons only. So yeah, not allowed. Grabe no, kahit na nagda-dump yung indices, yung crypto is still holding good, holding very well. Up ngayon yung Bitcoin ng 4%, up ng Ethereum ng 4%. Dumping? Dumping right now. What a wick. What a nice wick. Grabe, ping pong, no? Ping pong. Drop down, push up. What a ping pong mode. Ping pong mode on this market, guys. Freaking crazy. Grabe. Solid yun, no? Drop down, tas biglang push ng 60 points. What the hell is this? Are you kidding me, bro? What was that? Ping pong mode? Is this the final push? Hirap oh, like, kunyari to. As much as I would love to trade higher, like, how can you participate in here? 100 points candle. We're moving 100 points per 1 minute. It happened twice already in the day. Like, that's crazy. 100 points and another 100 points, right? This is actually crazy. I feel like you can trade this in a higher time frame, but lower time frame wise, it's gonna be hard. You need to have you need to frame your trade in here when our FVG stop below here. That's targetin mo to and not even overthink about the lower time frame. This was the best play you can do. This is a 1 hour FVG na to. Then have a wide stop. Grabe. Bye no. Just pass? Yeah, you're welcome. Saan siya na quote? Sa Legacy, allowed po ba mag 10 contracts sa eval? Yeah, Legacy you can. Congrats, Francis. Keep it up. Naka-long ka? Not right now. I want longs pero I don't know where to participate, unfortunately. Hindi ko alam saan ako mag-engage. Because this is just such a big PA right now. Big consolidation PA. We're inside this 5-minute consolidation. Feel like you can long in here, right? Pwede ka mag-long dito. Could place your stop at the lowest point. So where would you put your TP here? 1 is to 3.5. I guess not bad, but it might take a while to work. So yeah, this is possible. Could long in here, wide stop, below the swing low. But yeah, I'm interested at this level, so not just sure if we're going to have it. Kung paano siya mag-deliver. Importante yung delivery into the target because you could be correct about the target and not have any setups. Pwede siyang pumunta sa level na pupuntahan mo, right? That's the analysis part, but at the end of the day, ang nagmamatter is execution. Your execution and how are you going to manage your risks doing that execution. Issue ko dito is, pagkakatiwalaan mo ba ang 1 minute displacements when you know when the 15 is like this? Lagi ko sinasabi, when the 15 minute is looking like this, that is most of the time when I get wreck. Yan yung mga PA na talagang nadudurog yung balance ko. This is the type of PA na kapag pinilit ko yung 1 minute execution, trading every displacement, na nag-GG ako essentially. Because look at this 5 and 15. Right? Tas ang daming noise sa 1 minute. I feel like it's hard to trust every displacement that you see. Ito, displacement to, you get wreck. Right? We push lower, we push higher. Not sure where we're gonna go in here. But what if we trade all the way down? It's possible kasi nag-consolidate tayo sa 5 and 15. See? If you took the long here, you're now in a heavy drawdown. It's gonna play with your feelings. That's just insane amount of drop after we push up. Glad I stayed away. Still down on the day. Waiting for the best execution. Best of the best. Pag ganitong chop, ang hinihintay ko usually macro. Because macro is when the time na magka-close ang 1 hour at mag-open a new 1 hour. Typically, that's when you get a good movement na continuous price run. Kapag uncertain ako, long on 24333, exit on 24445. 23333. Okay. So tapos na yung trade mo, I would guess. 2445. Yeah, I guess tapos na yung trade mo. Maybe yun napasa mo. Patayin ko muna yung ilaw chat. Medyo nasisilaw ako. Lamig, grabe. Oh, yan, medyo di na ako lalamigin. Grabe. Mahirap i-trade sa 1 minute. 1 minute kasi yung bread and butter ko when it comes to trading the NQ and ES. 1 minute ang pinaka bread and butter ko. It's just difficult when it's like this, when the PA is like this. Maybe PM session, gaganda ang PA. I still think this is gonna rip dito. I think aabot to potentially buong gut fill. Think we're gonna trade all the way up for the rest of the day up to this. Mahirap lang siyang engage in terms of lower time frame. Macro hinihintay ko right now, macro time. Tapos medyo convinced din ako na ito na yung low of the day. Itong 956, 955. Low of the day ng NQ. If nag-trade tayo all the way down sa low of the day, medyo tatanggalin ko na yung idea of being a bullish. Rather, yung London low. Pag nag-take tayo ng low of day sa New York session. Ilan need profit para makapag-payout sa end of day account? 52,600. Kailangan mo ng 52,600. 50% consistency, which makes it a lot easier. $10.50 guys, $10.50. That's what I'm waiting. Siguro gusto ko rin makita isa pa. Mag-trade ang NQ dito. But not take this low. Or mag-take siya ng dito ng low pero hindi niya take to. Mag-form siya ng low will bottom. Sa SMT ulit. Or maybe take out niya tong low. Trade into 1 hour for value gap again. Then trade higher. Right now, maganda yung engineered liquidity in here. Meron tayong almost as if a trend liquidity, right? Trend liquidity. You're welcome, you're welcome. Guys, hit the thumbs up. That would mean a lot to me if you hit the like and subs. I would really appreciate it, guys. If you like the stream. Ano na nangyari kay dollar? Ay, man. Weird PA. Very excited pa man din ako to trade today. I feel like it's gonna be a good PA. But yeah, that was kinda annoying. Na ganito yung naging action. Push up. Nice one. We're pushing now. Just a sloppy delivery overall. Not the best one. Ayan na, chat. We're about to take out the highs. High of day. And then 50%. Sabi ko na eh, like, the best thing to do in this is just long at 1 hour FVG. Then ride the shit. Ride the shit. Itong 1 hour na small inefficiency was the best play. We got an SMT as well inside that hourly FBG. To me, this was the most significant level for the NY. It's just that in terms of 1 minute PA, ayoko siya. Imagine being long up here and then experiencing this much of retracement. 120 points pullback or 150 kung naglong ka agad in here. Yeah, if naglong man ako dito, let's say naglong ako dito, stop ko here, yan. I would probably like put my stop to break even. Nung nag-push siya ng ganito kalayo, I would definitely put my stop to break even after that. I'm not even going to force it. First win eval. GG, bro. GG. Oh. Guys, how are you? PNL check. Green, red. Oh. Ano naman to? Anonymous. How are you all doing? Green, red, BE. Guys, we got 49 people here. Dalawa lang yung likes. That's unacceptable, chat. Unacceptable. Actually, 14 na. Let's put it to 30, chat. Put it to 30. Yung iba nagtitrade 2-minute chart. I don't get the hype on 2 minutes and 3 minutes. Right? Grabe, no? Yung iba 2 minutes talaga yung trade eh. 2 minutes or 3 minutes sila nagtitrade. Ako, sweet spot ko is 1. I think si Lance Brightstein, 2 minutes chart din yung gusto niya. 2 minutes chart. For me, I like 1 better. I guess madami ding noise kasi ang 1. Especially inside consolidation. 2 minutes chart. Yung iba, 3 minutes chart. I don't know. Kayo chat, anong trip yung time frame? Ano yung favorite time frame nyo to trade? To enter a trade? 1 minute ba? Oh, favorite ko is 1. Loz, kapag ba down ka ng 300 from end of day, TP days, so ang masasay mo is 1.7 na lang, but on the next day, mabawi mo reset? No, 217 pa din. Of course, you took a loss. Hindi yun magre-reset, of course. Kasi ako magre-reset yun habang nasa drawdown ka. You will never blow the account. So, hindi magre-reset ang account if you lost $300, 1.7 na lang ang DD mo. No, it won't reset to 2K. Nagre-reset lang yan if you are in profit. So, kung profit ka na on the day, keep pushing it. Kasi kapag natalo ka, you will just go back to break even anyway the following day. 15 minutes structure, 5-minute confirmation, 5 seconds confirmation. Really? Eyes too big? Real ba yan? 5 seconds confirmation? Tapos nagtitrade ka ng ano? Yung data mo is CFD? That's crazy. O meron ka data ng ano? Futures. Grabe yung 5 seconds confirmation ha. That's the next level. Next level trading. That's insane. That's commendable if you're able to do it. Tick chart or range must clear PA kasi fix ang range or tick. So you can clearly see who's aggressive, who's getting wrecked. Okay. Fixed range, hindi ko alam. I know tick chart, but fixed range, hindi ko alam. First time hearing that. Choo, 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 choo. 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Ako time-based. Gusto ko yung mga time-based na trading. Time-based chart. Man. We got CPI on Friday. CPI. Ay, Wednesday pala. Was Wednesday ang CPI. Tapos next week, FOMC. Ang problema, I think next week ang rollover. Which is unfortunate timing kasi Thursday yon FOMC. I don't like trading basic kapag rollover week. Because price action tends to be wonky. There you go. We're about to trade into a 50% of this gap. Ito yung sinasabi ko, right? Even though I have a good draw, I could possibly not have any trade setup. So 1 minute, which is unfortunate. I was not confident. I was thinking earlier, like, this is the only FVG na nakikita kong pwede kong entryhan, but especially after we took out we sweep a low. Pero hindi ako ganun ka-confident. I'm not that confident. There you go. 0.5 is tag. I was bullish. Was never bearish on the day. Now we see if magsasik pa to ng higher prices into NWOG high. I don't know. This to me is giving me a tariff vibe. Back in April, we had the same gap down. The following day was a sell-off. Still going higher. 0.5 level. 40 range. Ito yung tinutukoy mo. 40 range. 40 ba ang sinasabi mo? NWOG is always a doll. Range chart. Ano sinasabi? 40? 40 ba? 40 range. Okay, 40 range. Oh. Paano nag-move to? Ano yung logic nito? Bakit nag-move ang 40 range? Ano yung logic behind this? Ano yung candlestick print? Is it based on price? Paano to? It's almost... Parang, the way I see this is, wala siyang difference sa 5 seconds or 1 second. Right? Ito, 5 second right now. This is 15 seconds. Right now, after we took out the high, yung 50% na bare minimum na gusto kong makita, I'm not sure until how high this can go. Right? Ito yung low-hanging fruit objective na gusto kong makita, yung 50%. After that, pretty much, I don't know where it's gonna go, honestly. If I'm being honest, di ko alam how far or how high this can go. I wish I have the answer, but yeah, I don't have any idea up to how far this can go, chat. I wish I have all the answers. It can trade all the way up here. Right? It can trade all the way up here. It can trade all the way up here. I'm not sure. Di ako sure. If I was long right now, magte-trail lang ako ng stop. If di ako nag-take profit sa 0.5, I will trail my stop kasi I have no freaking idea until what level with conviction to pupunta. Unlike in 0.5 na may conviction ako na it's gonna go there. But in here, I don't have any conviction anymore. Kung aabot siya dito sa 4-hour gap. I don't know, itong 4-hour gap na to or this high. But yeah, I don't have any good conviction right now until hanggang saan to pupunta. To me, kapag di mo alam, maybe it's time for you to call it a day. If you got your bread already, if you made money and you don't know where the market is going, it's time to call it a day. Even if you took a loss, sometimes you just have to man up and accept the fact that you were wrong on the execution and call it a day. It was definitely a hard day, personally. Pero yung tinake kong trade kanina, I would take that any time of the day. I would take this again and again. Mali ko lang dito, I did not take profit early. I was looking for more. Could have been at 10 points already. Take that 10 points and yeah. So to sa mga struggle ko, when I took a losing trade, yung next trade ko tend to be more perfectionist, I would say. Mas naghahanap ako ng precision. Mas naghahanap ako ng more confluence, more things to align. Mas magde-demand ako in terms of what I wanted to say in terms of PA. Kasi nasa drawdown na ako. Gusto ko yung next trade is going to be perfect and it's one of my weakness. So siya makita mag-trade all the way down dito. and wag low, then start trading higher. Wanna see it drop down again. Maybe makakita tayo ng 100 points lower again. Right? If we get 100 points move down, I'll be willing buyer below that low. If mag-trade tayo all the way down here, I feel like this could be a good invalidation. Itong level na to, 30 points, and then trade it higher again. I don't know. But yeah, mas magdidemand ako ng more retracement at this level. If we do not get it, it is what it is. But yeah, gusto ko siya makita mag-trade all the way down dito sa end, wag low again. Logic niyan is fixed range siya. No matter the pressure, so those micro consolidations show price acceptance or rejection area where price struggle to continue or reload area from buyers or sellers. Idol, I have 100k Apex Eval. Bakit hindi ako makatrade ng MGC? MGC is currently closed down. Hindi pwede mag-trade ng gold and silver at the moment. It's on the FAQ ng Apex. It's currently closed down. Logic niyan is fixed range siya. So no matter what the pressure, those micro consolidations show price acceptance or rejection area where price struggles to continue or reload area from buyers or sellers. Kahit mag-drop ng 100 cons, as long as di na-fill yung 40 range, it will not make another candle. So you're saying, kapag na-fill yung 40 range, dun lang mag-move yung candle. That's how I got it from what you said. Mag-move lang ang candle if na-fill yung 40 range. Ano yung nag-fill sa 40 range? Ano maganda? End of day. End of day always for beginners. Honestly, I might not even buy any trailing drawdown account anymore. But I don't know, we'll see. Siguro, bibili ako ng trailing drawdown, mas pipiliin ko yung mga 150k if they have a good sale. Pang full port for news events. Grabe, we're just trading higher, chat. We're just trading, no retracement. Kumusta? 56% of you are green. 25 votes. Sa slow market like Asia or London, it will be more less candle than usual time. Base kasi, usual time base kasi what if Asia session 140 range na fill almost 5 to 15 minutes. So that's how it works. I see. Minus 700 na ako kanina. Buti tinibayan ko loob ko at nag-hold ako sa long. GG, Rain. At least you got 3 payout. Kaya ako may aggression. You can see if early if compare it with time base, so you can try to do it side by side with it. Oh, okay. Bakit 40? Bakit hindi 50? Bakit hindi siya 100? Bakit 40? Why do you have to use 40? Kasi pwede siyang, pwede siyang palitan ng 1. Palitan mo siyang 1, palitan mo siyang 5. Why 40? Bakit 40 range? I'm curious. Pwedeng 100. Pwedeng 1,000. Kailan ka gagamit ng 50? Kailan ka gagamit ng... Yeah, how does that work? 500. Tingnan natin 500. Ooh, 500 is like 15-minute time frame. Oh, man, consolidation. I might just call it a day. I don't know. Oh, wait. We're getting a push down. This is what I wanted to see. I want to see an aggressive push down. Gusto siya mag-trade all the way down dito sa low. Not sure if we're going to get it. Maybe 100 points again. I don't know. 150 points pala to. Nice respect on the 50% of NWOG. Nice respect sa 50% ng NWOG. That was nice. Nice closure. Tururururu. Tururu, tururu, turururu. Oh. Well respected 50% NWOG. Like the closure of candles are looking good. This could have been a scalping opportunity from these two levels for 10 points. Trade din tayo into a 5-minute gap. Honestly, gusto ko makita ng retracement sa 50% before I engage into this. Retracement sa 50%. Bare minimum. Na-hit na yung target ko. That's why it's a bit hard. Ito yung ano ko ngayon, guys, oh. Netflix and chill ko ngayon. Kuya Dada ko. Dada ko, ayan, oh. Nag-enjoy ako nanonood ng ganito for some reason. Nag-enjoy ba kayo ng ganito, chat? Yung mga lumalaban. Mga natutotas lumalaban.
Boss, papasok na.
Meron ako nakita nakakatawa ito. Wait lang. Pakita ko sa inyo. Kilala niyo to? Si Gabriel Go.
Okay, tara. From Gilmore, nandito tayo sa First Street.
Ba?
Ito yung, for some reason, pampatulog ko to. Ito yung pinapanood ko pag nainip ako.
Ano ba ito, nireklamo?
Well, merong request galing sa lokal or sa barangay na to help them clear yun nga po yung mga illegal parking dito po sa mga
Ito.
First Street.
Ayan ito, tingnan niyo ito.
Pera po na lisensya. Hindi. Tabi mo dyan. Tabi mo dyan. Tatabi ko rito. Sa pwesto mo. Pera na lisensya. Pera po na lisensya mo. Wala sa bahay. Walang dalang lisensya. Toto, walang dalang lisensya. Si idol. Impound nyo, walang dalang lisensya. Walang dalang lisensya.
Sige boss, pasensya na.
Nakasalubong niya na si Idol doon eh. Alam niya na doon, yari na siya eh.
Idol niya raw si Sir Gab, baski mahatak yung motor.
Okay lang, pag nahatak lang ni boss. Idol ko to, talaga strict ng tao to, talagang tapat to. Kailan pa lang ang alam ko na, nakukulit talaga, wala aring luhan talaga rito. Talaga to.
Salamat po.
Alam niya na doon eh. Alam niya doon, wala akong kigluhan.
Idol ko to. Kaya pag nahuli ka nito, walang aragluhan. Kaya kahit atakin, okay lang, sabi. Si Raul.
Street and other nearby areas.
Solid, no? Ako sa di ako taga Manila. Grabe naman kasi yung mga sidewalk dito, chat.
Kung naikabit naman yan, pwede naman nilang tanggalin.
Okay. Sir, can you, para isang paliwanag na lang po ito. Sir.
Kahit siguro ako mahuli nito, nag-gym pa man din ako, wala akong dalang lisensya. Tapos yung papel ng motor ko na ginagamit ko, expired na. Yung pang motor-motor lang, village lang. Diyan lang. Pag nahuli na ako nito, boss, sige po, atakin nyo na po. Impound nyo na. Baka hindi ko na tubusin. Mas mahal pa yung pagtubos dun sa impound kaysa sa bumili ng bagong motor. Idol ko yan, idol. GG's exhort, GG's. Cobra Prince? Sino si Cobra Prince? Di ba yan yung black guy? Cobra Prince. Cobra Prince. Oh shit, di ko alam to ah. Ano to? Puro Cobra yung content niya? Puro ahas? Gagi, this is insane though. Crazy. Ahas ang trip no? Cobra Prince. Nampapara pa naman yan siguro. May makita lang. Harahin ka talaga ng mga bata niya eh. Oo, gagi. Pero kasi, sila eh. Enforcement sila eh. Sila yung Grabe, sobrang strict talaga kahit na yung nakapark yung kotse mo tapos nakalagay lang sa sidewalk kahit konti lang. Talagang i-impound ang kotse mo pag wala ka. Paano i-show ang execution sa Tradeway? Settings, ay hindi, chart setting. Baka may ma-order akong ano. Chart setting and then fields and orders. Ayan. Show order line, show fields. Lumipad na pala NQ. Hinintay muna ako ma-SL 3 times bago lumipad. Naloko ata. Yeah, if you're trading the 1 minute or much lower time frame in this, mahirapan ka talaga. This would have been a higher time frame trade. Itong NQ na to, this would have been the best if you execute a higher time frame. You can clearly see nag-range tayo in 1 minute, which is why ang hirap niyang pagkatiwalaan. Kaya hindi rin ako nag-take ng trade in here because yeah, this is just insane back and forth sa 1 minute. I knew nung nagkaroon tayo ng ganitong PA, na-identify ko na, oh, this is gonna be a good higher time frame trade. Kailangan mo mag-size down dito and have a wide stop. Ganda ng respect sa 50% chat, no? 50% of this gap with for value gap. Ganda ng closure, push higher. It's a scalping market up here. Scalping market up here. Oh, one trade so far. One and done loss. I don't know how this will end up, pero might not take any trade today anymore. Especially na-hit na yung drawn liquidity na gusto ko makita. Oo nga, boss. Eh, kung mag-take pa ako, ma-daily DD na ako. Yeah, I mean, it's not bad to, always just take your L. There's nothing wrong with taking L on a day. Acceptance is part of trading. You need to accept the fact that you could be wrong. I'm excited to trade this week because if I do well this week, I could pull out 40k payout. Kaso I'm just taking it one day at a time, not trying to rush the process, letting the time play out. Kapag red na kayo, guys, this is what you should do, right? Kapag red na kayo and you still wanted to trade, just turn off the computer o kaya mag-trade kayo ng eval. Buy a new eval. Kung di nyo talaga matiis, buy a eval and that's where you should trade. Hirap kasi matulog na may loss ka. Mas mahirap ang matulog nang na-blow mo yung mga accounts mo, honestly. Kaya hindi ko iniisip yung uy, pang ilang trading day na to. Kasi pag iniisip mo yung, uy, dapat 8 days makakuha ko ng payout. Then, kapag na-loss ka, ipo-force mo yung trade, right? Unlike kung wala kang iniisip na ganun, you would not force any trade because, yeah, why would you do it? Kasi hindi mo naman iniisip yung trading days. Pero kung iniisip mo yung mga trading days na requirement para makakuha ng payout, you would be forced to take a trade. In here, I said I wasn't interested. Kaya hindi ako naghanap ng trade set up at this level right now. I could speculate. I could speculate, but kailangan I should not execute on the idea. Kasi even if I win at this level, it's gonna be 50-50. It's gonna be luck. It wasn't a high probability na gustong-gusto ko talagang i-take. Si Seth TV, solid din yung channel niya. Anong channel ni Seth TV? Seth TV. Ano to? Camping stuff? Motor camping trip? Ay, gagi. Paano nakita ko na to?
ng kabawan. Ito ng inyo, ganun pa rin.
Parang nakita ko to sa YouTube, Seth TV. Parang more on documentary style.
Ganon din yung kulay ng mga gamit, suot.
Yeah, like ko to. Thanks for recommendation. Follow Seth TV. Meron bang kita sa monetization sa Facebook? Parang meron ba? Monetization on Facebook? Dahil pa rin content creator sa Facebook eh. Yung page ko hindi man monetize. I guess hindi naman ganun karaming followers ko, but hindi man monetize yung ko Facebook. Anong country na puntahan mo na? Taiwan, Thailand, Philippines. Yeah, yan lang. Tatlo lang. Taiwan, Thailand. Yeah, yan dalawa lang. I'm hoping na mapunta ako ng Japan this year. Hopefully. Ga-apply ako ng visa in Japan. Hopefully, I'll be able to apply for a Japan visa. Sana di ma-deny. Klaro niyo si Doyle. Doyle, parang familiar. Doyle. Yung ano ba yan? Yung trader na nahuli nagpe-paper trade, nakita ko siya sa Twitter, pero hindi ko siya personally kilala. Pero nahuli siya nagpe-paper trade, sinasabi niya live, pero paper trading. Just insane. Actually, not surprising. Marami kasing ganon. Marami nagpapakita ng gains, but they're trading demo or eval. But they will never show you. Oh man, let's just keep pumping. Grabe, how can I engage in here? It's unfortunate. Long bias ako. Tama bias ko, but I was wrong on the execution. It's unfortunate. Nothing I could do. It is unfortunate. Nothing I could do. What about yung dollar? Dollar na push na siya lower ulit oh. YM is pushing higher. Yeah, this is unfortunate, man. Man. Yeah, certificate na lang pakita nila, Lods. Legit na legit. The problem kasi is, even if, like, the thing is, chat, people hate prop firms, right? For example, people will always have something to say about me. For example, ako, ang evaluation number ko right now is 779. I have a pass PA hanggang 220. So, people can just call me gambler, right? Sabihin nila, nire-recycle ko lang yung mga PA ko. At the end of the day, no matter what you're gonna do, people will always have something to say. And yung iba gusto talaga nila, like live account, broker statement. Yeah, that's why I never claim I am profitable. I just know the numbers game, chat. I know na if I blow a PA account 10 times, if magkaka-payout ako ng 1 time, na 2K, mawi-wipe out lahat ng losses ko. To me, it's just math. This is why, for me, trading live account is hard. Kasi you need to be really, really, really profitable. Yung live account ko, winidraw ko na. I am down 1.2K. Kasi ban na yung IBKR sa Philippines. Hindi na ako makakonect sa IBKR. So, winidraw ko na yung account ko. I'm looking for another broker. Bagsakan ba CPI news, boss, this week? What do you mean bagsakan? Babagsak ang price? As far as the direction, I don't know. Pero yes, may CPI on Wednesday. We got CPI on Wednesday. What the F ba't binan? Binan yung IBKR sa Philippines kasi, ewan ko, Philippines, what do you expect? Gusto ng Philippines, right, is registered yung mga broker sa bansa para ma-tax nila. That's one of the reason. But I really think na monopolize ang trading sa Pilipinas because GCash is coming in, GCash, Paymaya, Coins.ph. I think those companies meron silang mga connections sa government and they're pushing people to use those platform para mag-trade. Gusto nila gumamit ng local exchange. Kaya nga pag pupunta ka sa nakalimutan ko anong website, crypto website, I think Binance, lilitaw yung mga gambling website. Yun yung ina-advertise nila. May nakita akong ganong post eh. Binance. Pag search mo Binance.com, lilitaw yung gambling website na registered sa Pilipinas. Bybit. Bybit.com. May nakita akong ganong post sa mga trader eh. Nakalimutan ko. Saan ko nakita yan? Na-try mo na ba mag-gamble sa meme coin? Yeah, for sure. Trump coin. Pero pa 10k, 10k lang. Something that I'm willing to lose. Trump coin back then. Nag-Trump coin ako. And it was new release. Boss, anong broker na available sa futures? IBKR available pa naman, pero kailangan mong gamitin yung IBKR platform. Hindi mo na siya pwedeng connect sa TradingView. Sa akin, ayoko nang gumamit ng third-party platform. Kasi pag ginamit mo yung built-in platform nila, kasi pag gusto mo mag-trade sa platform nila, kailangan mo mag-execute sa mobile, which is ayoko. Kung mag-PC ka naman, kailangan mo ng market data, so babayaran mo yung data fee. Tax for Crocs, yes. Feeling ko next possible yung prop firm ang iban nila. But konti lang naman ang mga prop firm trader. They're really like cracking down sa mga gambling website. Nakita niyo na yung post ng CIC. Pinost nila yung mga influencer na nagpo-promote ng mga hindi registered na gambling website, tapos pinapa-take down nila sa Meta. Tingnan niyo to. Right? Tingnan niyo yung mga illegal gambling sponsored. Batch 10 out of 10. 𝙘𝙞𝙨𝙘𝙡𝙀, di ba? Yan, Boss Mark. Nakita ko dito si Kuku at saka si yung Dota player. Pinapost nila, pinapublic shame nila po. Pinapublic shame nila yung mga nagpo-promote ng mga sugal na saan kasi yun yung kay Kuku. Ayan, kilala ko to, si Kuko at si Gabi, mga Dota player. Pinopromote nila yung stake.com. Sobrang laki na itong stake. Hindi lang siya registered sa Pagcor, but mas pagkakatiwalaan ko po to, siguro lang ako kaysa sa mga Philippine website na Pagcor registered. Bitmaster, yung YouTuber, yung ginagaya niya si Mr. Beast. Tingnan nyo naman, pinapublic shame nila. Tapos pinapa-take down nila yung mga posts. Tapos sabi nila, meron silang press conference here. Parang sabi, saan ba yan? Parang may right na sila na tingnan ang bank. So wala na yung bank secrecy law. Pinakita akong post na ganun eh. So wala na daw makakapagtago. So, niisip ko baka balang araw lumabas bigla yung pangalan ko dito. Promoting prop firm. Ito, may pinatanggal sila na page, 4. Ni-report nila sa Meta, tas tanggal. Yeah, dami mag-exploit ng mga digital wallets. Ayaw nila mag-broker. International kasi di nila matax. Ang laki-laki ng tax ng Pinas. 1M mo, 200k agad. Kaya di umuunlad, tas kurakot. Yeah. If mangyari maban props firm, may way pa ba ang VPN? Ganito kasi yan. Ang Pinas, pwede niyang iban ng firm, right? Pwede niyang iban ng firm hanggang website lang. Pero hindi nila kayang iban in a sense na hindi nila kayang iban in a sense na hindi mo na sila magagamit. Right? Kasi yun nga, pwede kang gumamit ng VPN para ma-access mo yung website. Hindi nila mababan totally. Mababan lang nila yung website pero may VPN ka magagamit mo. Kumbaga yung mga platform, Binance, Bybit, meron pa rin, gumagana pa rin naman sila, ang alam ko eh. Hindi mo lang ma-accept sa web browser, pero kung application, ma-access mo pa rin sila. As far as I know, sa mga crypto trader. Pero, ewan ko, malabo pa sa ngayon. Di ko nakikita ang ibaban nila ang mga prop firm. Nakikita kong una nilang ibaban mga... Actually, ginagawa na nila eh. Mga XM, mga unregulated broker, mga nagsusolicit talaga sa mga Pilipino. Vantage, yung mga yan. Mga nagmamarket talaga ng mga Pilipino na clients. Mas nakikitaan ko na ibaban nila yung mga yan muna. Ban din ng XNES. I don't know. Isa rin ng XNES, nagsusolicit sila ng client from Philippines. When I say nagsusolicit, actively sila nagmamarketing. Ang problem is sa IBKR, hindi sila nag-active nagmamarketing sa Pilipinas. Yung eToro, di ba? Naban yung eToro kasi meron sila mga ads sa Philippines. Actively sila nagmamarket sa mga Filipino. Yung IBKR, never ko nakita nag-market sila sa Philippines because it's a small market. $1 billion company ang IBKR. They don't need Philippines. Pabor pa sa kanila yun pag wala yung Pilipinas kasi madalas dito sa mga bansa natin, whether we like it or not, dito nanggagaling ang mga syndicate sa mga broker, mga third world country like Vietnam, Indonesia, Thailand, Philippines. Kaya madalas ban tayo sa mga firm. Kasi people are trying to cheat the system, hedging, things like that. Damn, we're still going. Malapit na natin ma-trade tong high na to. Sa NQ. Ang ganda ng ano? Ang ganda ng 50%. 50% trade, rejection, twice, never close below. Then we just traded higher. Lalang ako ano dito. Lalang akong system. Nag-move tayo 100 points while just slow grind. Gambler mga yan noon. Sa TNC coach nila si 𝙤𝙞𝙤𝙘𝙤𝙀 nagkasino mga yan. Sino? Sinong gambler? Baka bull pa until 24664. I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, obviously. It's going higher, so it's easier to bet na haangat siya, right? Yeah, the best thing to do today is just execute 1 hour. Stop loss London low. Yeah, this was the best trade today, I guess. Oh. Pag nagbigay ng expected to arrive ang plane sa date na yon, sir, doon pa nila isa-send ang payout? Basta na-fill out mo na yung plane, usually within 24 to 72 hours, I would say, isa-send nila yung payout. Chat, I'm gonna call it here. No point in me like trying to be here all time. I'm just gonna take this loss as a man and not going to force it. Don't wanna make stupid mistake. Not thriving in this slow grind action. Especially di ko alam hanggang saan to pupunta. It's just going higher. So yeah, it's just difficult for me to engage in this. So yeah, I'm gonna call it a day here. One and done ako ngayon. Down ako ng 5K on the day. I think 5K across 20 accounts. So yeah, down ako ng 14 points per account. So I'm gonna call it a day, chat. Thank you for being here. Papahinga na ako. No point in trying to force it. I won't be live. This will be, unfortunately, ito yung last live stream ko for this week. Friday, I have something to do. Tas Tuesday hanggang Thursday, magla-live ako with my private community. So, yeah. If you want to trade with Apex, use the code ROAN, chat. My CPI, good time to pass some accounts. And also, yeah, I got 5 seats on my VIP this week. Mag-open ako ng slots if you want to join. 7 days free trial naman. There's no need to pay. Just open a ticket in my Discord. Next week na. But I will be live on my VIP Discord Tuesday hanggang Thursday. So yeah, if you want to join that, open a ticket in Discord. It's gonna be 7 days free. No need to pay. Alright, chat. Thank you. Appreciate you guys. And I'm gonna call it a day. See you all next week. Peace out, chat. Bye-bye. Sayonara, everybody.